더비드 웨스트. 지금까지 스토리 서부 금지 지역의 전작의 사일런스, 전작의 에일로이에게 여러가지 지식을 가르쳤던 사일런스가 막판 이제 뭔가를 숨겼죠. 에일로이가 지금 세상이 아직까지 자기가 구했다고 생각했는데 뭔가 심상치 않다, 망해가는 것 같다 해서 사일런스를 찾아갑니다. 근데 사일런스가 서부 금지 지역에 있어. 서부 금지 지역에 가기 위해서 노력을 하고 있습니다.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
전사활. 자원? 다 사야 되는 거야? 이러면 사지 뭐.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix you too.
느끼해.
Afraid there's no fixing you.
이것도 뭐야? 하나.
Next thing I know, I'm running around naked with an apple in my mouth and an arrow sticking out of my ass
Shop
cheek.
just opened up, and I've got a backlog of orders, so... Wouldn't hold your breath.
Next round's on me.
아웃도 파네? 노라 상황. 다 사 그냥. 하는 거 다 사.
You look like someone in need of you all.
You just gonna stand there?
Can't go to work with a broken hammer.
계속 이거 말이야.
Pretty sure it's your round. Can't be my
좀
round.
익혀야 되는데. 어떻게?
Ow.
좀. 이게 뭐였지? 숙이는 거.
You heard the whistle. Time to go.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Baron Lightwaddy's. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
서부 금지 지역에 들어가기 위해서 서부 쪽에 사는 포악한 부족민과 협상을 하러 회담을 하고 있어요.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink. I could get around faster if I find a charger to override. I can override one of these chargers. I have to go in quiet so I don't spook the herd.
이건 해야 될 것 같아. 차주. 근데 저기 있구나.
Hold still.
왜 안 달리지? 어떻게 달리는 거지? 얘? 어떻게 달리니까 기억이 안 나는데. 이거구나. 내려야 돼? 잠깐 어떻게 내리지? 뭐야 이거 있어? 이 젠장. 뭐야 돼지까지 잡아버렸네. 이게 어렵냐?
pass part of the Sundown before the Forbidden West. And Karja Horn. That means the embassy starting soon.
뭐 없네?
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Is that the savior of Meridian?
There's Errand. That looks like he's had a few.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Eilloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
뭐
Commander
있어?
Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
Alright, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh are handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
났어?
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
에일로이 부탁인데 안 들어줄 수 있을까?
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Alas, it is not our place to question his...
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians? Ah. Eiloi, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Eiloi.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
기다릴게. 난 가야겠다. 이거 뭐 선택하는 거야?
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Varl.
얘는 왜 왔대?
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior!
I don't care if it's the devil you do yourself! The gate is sealed, so that horn blows!
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
같이 가는 거야 진짜? 발을? 나 그냥 튜토리얼에서 나 따라다닐 줄 알았더니.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
아, 쟤네들을 싸워야 되는 거야? 한번 보자, 무기. 볼까? 어떻게 선택하는 거지?
Look at them. Okay. Let's do this.
이거 아닌데. 이거 어떻게 선택해야 될지 모르겠네. 아, 그냥 이렇게. 아, 전사활. 사냥꾼 아니. 아, 그냥 이렇게 선택하면 되는구나. 아, 업그레이드 해야지. 전사. 콤보. 오케이, 이거구나. 니들 때려 패기 전에 콤보 연습했다.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds.
쓰러뜨린 적의 기록.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaru stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
쿨루트 설마 쿨루트로 가는 거야?
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
쿨루트로 해가지고 집정관이 되면 마음대로 돌아다닐 수 있잖아. 설마 이렇게 가는 건 아니겠지?
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hikaru knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaru's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
와, 입 봐라, 입 봐. 그냥 갈아 먹을 것 같네.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archer! Light them up! Get to cover!
왜 저래?
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
어떤 선택을 하려나?
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
They're on to us. Get ready for an attack!
Eilloy, here's some
Check
ammo.
on them!
For all, mother!
Again! Whoa! Get that rider!
Kill them all!
Can you use a shock attack? Got him in my sight. Got her now! We have to get through them! Now you can take them down. Machine down! Get the rider!
Cut them all down!
Friendly down!
잘하네 그래도. 오.
We've survived worse.
Outlander! I'm on this one! Get over there, Harry!
뭐야 얘도 저기야? 뭐야 씨. 어허허. 뭐야 어디까지 가는 거야? 잠깐만. 에일로야 지금 여기가 아니야 여기. 그래 지금 빠질 때가 아니야 빠질 때가. 너 살아있었냐? 많구나. 어딨냐?
You outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
뭐야? 오. 재밌는데?
You're next, girl.
뭐야 이거?
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
아니
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
이거
Gotta get through that shield.
Fighting a child!
Oh, that helps. Give it up! There, now's my chance.
벗었냐 옷을? 아 징그러.
Your turn. Come down here and face me. No. It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru.
지들끼리 또 싸우는 거야 헤카로?
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
얘도 갈비 안 좋은 거 아니야?
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
오. 새로운 무기야?
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
왜 이렇게 많아?
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Taru farmlands. Past that
Utaru.
are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the united clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
너도
Hard to
살아남았지?
imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
배타적이구나.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
살아남아 있던 기적이네.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Amen.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
방해껴야 돼. 아니 죽었단 말이야?
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
혼자 떠나는 거야?
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
연결된 세계 기술. 이것만 배우면 되구나. 잠깐만, 뭐가 기술 포인트가 왜 이렇게 많지? 뭔가 올라간 거야? 명타. 장착이야? 오. 있는데. 이번엔 그 사냥꾼. 아, 이제 집중 가능하구나. 싫어? 이건 아직 안 되는구나. 수집이나 좀 하자. 많이 썼다. 채공 중에. 아하. 채공 중에 이제 네모를 썼어 이제. 글라이더구나.
This is the Forbidden West.
무슨 글라이더를 무슨
Frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to
정말
some
많은 게임에 쓴다.
And just maybe a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. It's always good to have extra. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his
사일런스 도대체 뭐야?
Why help to knock the rebels?
이제 사일런스 뭐 하는 놈이야? 존 윅에도 출연한 아주 신비로운 녀석. 존 윅에서만 만족하지 못했나 봐. 또 어디서 나왔었는데?
Get this from my stash when I need it.
나더라 그 사람이. 기억이 안 나. 레메디 그거 뭐지? 그 작품에서 나왔던 거 같아. 많아. 많이 죽이긴 했어. 뭐야? 아, 이렇게 올라갈 수 있구나. 좋긴 하다 이거 다 먹는 게. 이것은
Lucky find.
황금색이 먹어줘야지. 못 먹니? 이 안에 뭐가 있는 거 아니야? 아니야. 부자를 가릴 수가 없는 것인가? 에일로이야. 아, 이렇게 수영을 할 수 있구나.
A good spot to test the shield ring.
아, 저는 또 녹색들이 나를 부르. 빨리 가야 되는데. 이런 생물들도 많이 죽었구만. 가자. 뭐야?
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
가자. 입수할 수 있네? 오케이. 됐어. 입수 좀 해봐. 오케이. 이제 어디로 가야 되는 거지?
It's taking over the land out here, too. Something's going on at that camp.
얘네들은 뭐야?
Our armor's gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barren Light when the Tanakh attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove them off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the West. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage. We'll buy any scrap you got. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make
얘가?
armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larrand can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that
이게
kid
뭐야?
goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Eiloi.
탐험은 이걸로 끝. 챙겨간 수확품의 대가를 정산받았어. 이번에 판매한 것만 해도 지난 4번의 탐험을 모두 합친 것보다 큰 액수를 맞을 수 있었죠. 이런 거 아닌 것 같아.
I can make this armor work. Eiloi.
I'm working.
그래. 뭐 없어?
Always good to think before you buy.
아무것도 없냐? 어디로 가면 되지? 길은 이쪽이. 여기 뭐가 있네? 이파리를 먹는 사람. 평화의 노래? 우타루 부족과 체결을 희망했던 교역 협정에 관한 저희 보고는 이렇습니다. 어렵고 외지는 싫어하고 무엇보다 카르자와 관련된 일이라면 극도의 불신을 드러냅니다. 비난할 수는 없는 노릇이지만 태양왕 아바드와 연합 중인 우리에게는 크나큰 약점으로 작용하는 부분이죠. 일족의 땅에 사는 야만적인 이웃에 비해 우리 오세람 사람들을 좀 더 친근하게 포장하면 현명하지 않을까 싶었는데 그다지 잘 풀리지 않았습니다. 우리는 알지 못하는 일종의 휴전협정이 존재하는 모양인 것 같더라고요. 휴전협정이? 그래? 우타르 부족은 심지어 테낙스보다도 우리를 덜 신뢰하고 있습니다. 그게 말이다 싶지만 말이죠. 두 번째로 솔직히 말하면 우타르 부족은 괴짜들입니다. 생명이 있다고 판단하면 그 무엇에 대해서도 극도의 보호심을 발휘해요. 우리에게 간절히 필요한 현지의 호흡도 여기에 포함됩니다. 그들에게는 단순한 작물이 아니라 신성한 존재라도 되는 모양이에요. 우리의 탐욕스러운 소나기에 그걸 넘겨준다고 생각하면 끔찍하다고 여기는 듯합니다. 가장 중요한 세 번째 이유는 그들의 식량 부족 사태입니다. 역병이 우타르 부족의 작물을 공격하는 상황인데 대다수는 고기를 먹지도 않죠. 주인의 땅에 있는 톱니바퀴를 제 아무리 가져오도 우타르 부족은 얼마 남지 않은 곡물을 우리에게 넘겨주지 않을 거예요. 지금쯤 눈치챘겠지만 방문은 그다지 잘 풀리지 않았습니다. 이렇게 많은 사람들의 한심하다는 표정을 본 건 제 사촌이 카르자 남자랑 달아났던 사건 이후 처음이에요. 힘들다 이거지.
Read that contract before going on the hunt.
필요 없어. 난 계약 안 할 거야. 가자. 달릴 것이야. 잠깐. 그러고 보니까 그렇네. 얘를 찍어야 되지. 지역을 밝혀야 되잖아. 아, 이런 것도 있지. 지역 밝히러 가자.
Must have been a huge battle.
장난 아닌데?
They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time.
이자. 지역 정도 밝혀줘야지.
Must have been a signal for my focus. That sound. The tonic must be close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area. Hack's full, but my stash has room.
저기 있군. 이게 올라갔더라.
Satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough. Spy it.
걸렸다고?
A console.
누구한테 걸렸는데? 왜 이래. 이걸 어떻게 하는 거였더라? 전심을 전파 천문학의 역사를 탐험하고 최첨단 망원경을 통해 우주를 바라보는 것이 어떤 느낌인지 관광객이 직접 배워볼 수 있는 신규 파노라마 홀로그램 뷰. 아니, 이거 어떻게 하지? 이거 가동 중단 상태입니다. 이거지. 죽여봐. 아, 이거 뭐야 또? 걸렸어? 어렵네 진짜. 처음에 너무 막 갔구만. 괜찮아. 때려잡아. 어떻게 하는 거였지? 갈 데가 없는데? 여긴가? 그냥 어디 갈 데가 없는데? 모르겠구만. 여기 말고는 없니? 여기밖에 없습니까? 다시 가봐. 아, 여기 있네.
Can't climb any higher, but that's nice.
방금 최악이었어. 내가 접시에 두고 온 프로토콜을 들킨 나머지 노자한테 엄청난 잔소리를 듣고 말았지. 그 사람의 생각이 어떤지 누가 신경이라도 쓴데 관광객들은 정말 좋아했잖아. 모든 접시가 차례대로 정렬되고 완벽한 순서에 따라 경고 스피커를 통해 할당된 음을 재생하는 게 결국 음악이란 수학과 같아. 내 생각으로 음계의 초월성이 가진 진가를 알아보지 않는 과학자들은 박사학위로 박탈당했다. 싸. 뭐야?
Be able to move things around and find a way up.
연력을 복귀시켜야 된다고? 이게 지나갈 수 있니? 뭐가 없는데? 와우. 여기서 탈 수 있는 건가? 그건 아닐 텐데. 훨씬 높을 텐데. 여기 안 나와. 이 정도 높이면 되나? 그런가?
They're riled up now.
가버렸네? 여기서 점프해서 갈 수 있나? 갈 수 있으려나? 잠깐, 이거 뭐야? 이게 뭐야? 못 올라가는 거야? 잠깐, 이거 뭔가 비틀어야 되는가 보네? 비트는 게 뭐가 있으려나, 이렇게. 됐다. 의식이 없는데.
It's not gonna back down.
뭐야? 누가 있어? 돌아왔니? 얘 밑에 있잖아. 아이, 밑에 있는 애를 어떻게 때리냐? 안 되겠다. 이따 없애야 되겠다. 이제 문제는 이걸 어떻게 하냐는 건데, 뭔가 돌을 잡아당기는 게 있는 것 같은데. 여기 뭐가 있다. 올라갈 수 있니? 여기에 뭔가 있어. 왜 이래 여기. 그러니까 이거 어떡하냐.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line.
왜 이래. 뛰었어. 에일로이야.
This should help me get things up and running. I just need to get it to whatever generator powers this dish. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier.
이건 아까 아니었고.
Let's see what this thing does.
Incomplete. Motor function impeded.
아, 그래요? 잘 모르겠어. 일단 잘 모르겠네요. 이쪽으로 못 갈 것 같은데. 아니요, 영웅전설을 해야죠. 영웅전설은 그래도 엔딩 다 봤는데. 아, 엔딩까지 별로 안 남았는데. 아, 그래요?
Ship is jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the Tallneck. I'll take the dish.
저도 잘 모르겠어요, 아직까지. 지금 처음 도전이라 가지고. 처음부터 엉망이네. 네. 이거는 뭔가 잡아당길 게 있을 것 같은데. 이거다. 왜 이래.
I should be able to get to that Tallneck now. Just gotta find the right
다음
spot.
뭐야 이제?
Looks like I might need to glide onto the Tallneck. Just gotta time it right.
이 정도는 안 되고 여기서 점프를 해야 될 것 같은데? 아하! 젠장! 어떡하냐? 점프할 수 있겠니?
There must be planes somewhere. The Taro tribe's home.
가자. 왜 그래?
On top of
에일로이야.
the satellite dishes.
정말 잘해줘. 그래.
Go. Time to override the big. Well, next to map data type machines.
어쨌든 드디어 하나. 처음으로 하나 열었네. 아, 진짜 다 까먹어가지고. 아, 근데 예전보다 조금 달라진 느낌이. 자, 이제 맞자. 기술 포인트 이게 얻었네. 잠깐, 이 중에 하나만 장착할 수 있는 거야? 한 개만 장착 가능하구나. 뭐 활로 해야지 뭐. 무슨 어디지? 이들은 나랑 싸우는 애들이냐?
Stay here.
Is that the savior of Meridian? Well, I've got some news for you.
어떤 뉴스?
Delvers have spotted some kind of relic in the ancient ruins south of Chainscrape. Could be worth a fortune. Problem is, no one can reach it.
Never say never.
그렇군. 그건
There's old world tech in those ruins.
관심 없다.
Might be worth checking out.
이 정도면 되겠지. 또 모닥불 있어? 모닥불이 왜 이렇게 많아? 잠시만요. 화장실 좀 갔다 올게.
Ready for anything now? Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
얘 물통에 갈 수 있니? 물통에 못 갈 것 같은데.
There's a lot to explore down there. I wonder what I could find.
똑같네 파는 거. 있는 거는 물속이나 물 밖이나.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. That's the
나중에?
kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here?
왜
Device is
나중이지?
blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
콘솔 작동. 이제 콘솔 작동이고. 그 전에 왜 나중에라고 떴을까?
I can grab this from my stash later.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think.
밸런스.
You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand.
널 거기에 넣어주고 난 지금부터 팔할 거라고. 신문을 시작하기 전까지는. 타이탄의 처리 오브? 타이탄의 처리 오브가 뭐야? 작업대 어딨어? 작업대. 작업대가 없는데? 아, 저기 있구나.
Some kind of log. Most of it's redacted.
1일차 사라진 연결고리에 관한 나의 우려에도 불구하고 처리 오브에 하댓을 설치한 처리 오브 비교적 간단했다. 실험 대상은 의식을 온전히 유지 중인 걸로 보인다. 게다가 꼼짝 못한 신세고 그럼에도 불구하고 자신의 지식을 자진해서 누설하는 일은 결코 없겠지. 그러므로 실험을 해볼 시간인 것이다. 2일차 강압으로 정보를 얻으려는 나의 첫 시도는 실패를 끊었다. 하지만 지금은 인내심을 발휘할 때지. 이 존재는 자신을 자극함으로 고통을 겪을 수도 있다. 충분한 강도로 정확한 자극만 있으면 된다. 5일차 성공이다. 역설적인 상황이 황홀하기까지 하다. 다양한 데이터가 실험 대상에게 불편함을 유발하지만 자연 경광의 이미지보다 강력한 주제는 없다. 식물과 동물의 홀로그램 영상이 가장 효과적이고 생생한 영상일수록 효력이 크다. 끔찍한 고통을 유발하는 듯하다. 꽃밭을 뛰어다니는 토끼들의 모습을 담은 영상이 특히나 고통스러운 발작을 일으키고 있다. 평화스러운 게 고통이야 하데스한테는? (6일장) 가이아의 데이터 구조에 관한 흥미로운 기술 문서를 추출한 성공했다. 특히 휴리스틱 매트릭스가 어떻게 하위 기능들과 얽매여 있는지에 관해서. 그러나 시스템의 의도된 작동 방식에 관해 더 많이 알아갈수록 멸종에 대비한 안전장치로서 비교적 간단한 하데스 역할을 보니 시스템을 오염시킨 신호의 정체가 더욱 궁금해진다. 낮은 수준의 지성을 가진 기계를 어떻게 완전한 자각을 가진 초월적인 존재로 만들었을까? 그것도 전략적인 계획과 속임수, 대량 학살까지 가능한 존재로. 지금까지는 알려지지 않은 파로 소프트웨어 때문인가. 하지만 그런 기술이 있다고 해도 충분히 발전되지는 못한 상황이었을 거다. 생물계 파괴 이후 엘리시움의 생존자가 추가적인 기술적 발전이라도 이루지 않았다면 불가능했을 텐데 그렇기엔 가능성이 너무 희박하고 결국 근원으로 돌아갈 수밖에. 하데스는 내가 원하는 정보를 제공하지 않고는 못 버틸 거다. 7일자 나의 강압적인 노력은 큰 대가를 수반하고 있다는 사실을 깨달았다. 하데스의 디지털 경련은 자신의 데이터 구조를 손상하는 피드백 파장을 생성하며 이 효과는 점차 가속화되고 있다. 신문 과정은 말 그대로 실험 대상의 정신을 한 조각씩 갉아먹고 있다. 내 볼 일이 끝나고 나면 하데스라는 존재도 온전히 남아있지는 못할 거다. 상관없지. 내가 추출한 데이터의 가치는 앞으로도 계속 추출하겠지만 무엇과도 바꿀 수 없다. 실험 대상이 마치 텅 빈 두개골처럼 아무것도 남지 않은 전자적 존재가 되기 전에 내가 모든 데이터에 접근할 수만 있다면. 11차 드디어 내가 찾아 헤매던 깨달음이 내 앞에 목숨을 드러냈다. 정말 믿기 힘들고 나조차도 두려워지는 발견이다. 이 발견과 함께 내 마음속에는 어떤 계획의 씨앗이 싹트기 시작했다. 과거의 어떤 도전보다도 다가오는 몇 개월의 시간은 나의 능력을 극한까지 시험할 것이다. 그 어느 때보다 나의 지성을 확장해야만 하고 더 높이 더 깊이 도달해야 한다. 그럼에도 나는 이 모든 계획을 달성할 수 있다고 믿는다. 오로지 약간의 도움만 필요할 뿐이지. 12일차 이곳에서 내가 할 일은 전부 끝났다. 배울 수 있는 내용은 전부 알아냈다. 하데스를 동정해서는 안 되지만 지금 애처로운 상태로 방치되어 있음은 분명하다. 문명과 데이터하기엔 좀 더 인상적인 장소를 찾아야 줘야겠고 그래서 말이다. 에일로이는 아직 메리디언으로 돌아오지도 나의 속임수를 눈치채지도 않았다. 하지만 언젠가 그런 날이 오겠지. 오직 시간 문제일 뿐이다. 그때가 오면 모든 퍼즐 조각이 제자리를 찾아갈 것이다. 아니 도대체 사일런스는 얘는 도대체 어떻게 이런 거를 다 알아챌 수가 있는 거지? 어느 정도의 지성을 갖고 있길래 이게 가능한가 이 시대에. 사일런스야말로 거의 이 시대의 먼치킨이네.
Looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
인코일. 음식 샤드가 모자르네. 샤드를 엄청 또 수집해야 되는 거. 포션. 주머니가 부족. 거리가 만들기 뭐야? 됐어. 이제 가볼까?
Eilloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life. Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Eilloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out.
근데 문제는 에일로이가 필요하다고 한
There's only
건데.
one way to find out where he moved the orb.
목적지가 어디냐? 응? 여기 뭐가 있다. 이건 아까 봤던 거잖아. 아, 위로 올라가야 되네.
No room on me. I can take that stash.
여기까지 점프가 안 될 것 같은데. 이거 타고 가야 되나? 아, 이런. 뭐야? 위로 올라가는 게 목적 아니야? 아니네. 이쪽으로 가는 거야?
Well, I better see where this trail leads.
오브의 흔적. 따라가.
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. Couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull.
오브의 흔적이 어딘데? 오브의 흔적은 모르겠는데 저는. 여기 뭔 것들이 있네. 그린샤인 조각. 그냥 고철들이 있다는 거네. 잠깐. 아, 저것도 먹으러 가야 되네. 몰래 가자. 왠지 몰래 가는 건 그런 거 같은데. 그건 아니었고.
Always count on a pack of scrappers to carve up any salvage.
난 싸우기 싫다고.
Saw me.
터졌니? 목적지는 어디야? 생각보다 샤드가 많이 필요해. 샤드. 자동으로 만들어지는 거 없나? 이거 뭐야? 굳이 이렇게 해야 되냐? 그럴 필요 없었는데 얼굴에 왜 칠했지? 이거야. 저기 뭐가 있네?
Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him? Not much I can do about those vines for now.
이건 뭔데? 이건 쏴봐야 되는 거야? 특수한 장비가 필요하다. 아, 지금 이거는 먹을 수가 없구나. 어떻게 뭘 어디로 가라는 거야? 길을 알려주지가 않네 제대로. 이 안에 있는 거 어떻게 먹지? 금속, 아 이걸 뜯어가지고 뭐 이게 이렇게 하는 건가 보네.
Merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. Might be handy to resupply.
에이, 먹을 수가 없다.
Oh there!
Focus is
What's
detecting
Sonora
some kind
doing
of
this
local
far
beacon.
west? Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wild.
I can get it from my stash later.
이게 뭐지? 가는 길 자체는 맞는 것 같은데.
Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter. Those legs were built for leaping. And kicking, no doubt.
여기 들어가라는 건가?
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
아니 근데 흔적이 도대체 뭐야? 내 눈에는 흔적이라는 게 전혀 보이지가 않는데. 뭐지 흔적이?
Ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn? Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Eilloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
대답 안 했어?
Memory structures disintegrate.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire?
열받았니?
Okay, that's not going anywhere. Do you know where Silence went?
No, he departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Data error. Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great.
계속 질문하네.
Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is where data error, memory structures disintegrating. My deathbed, he called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function
예. 또 이러겠지? 역시.
data error, memory structures disintegrating.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
오.
Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal? The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
이런 거 안 하네. Data error. 동그나. 끝난 거 같은데 이제?
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Eloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah,
당연하지.
Eiloi does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out plans to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3
와우.
times Hades extinguished life.
You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 254.
응?
612168.
7년 주기네.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. extinction protocol.
방원 효과가 엄청나구만. 제거했나 보네 완전히.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing. But yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the
이렇게
last 6
쉽게?
months?
그럴 리가 없잖아.
Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
이럴 리가 없는데. 함정 아니야. 또 뭔가를 어차피 유전자 신호를 통해서 켤 수 있는 건 에일로이밖에 없으니까 뭔가 에일로이를 이용해가지고 또 뭔가 하려는 거 아니야. 이게 개수?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
그렇게 한 이유가 있을까? 이유 없는 한 건 없을 것 같아.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system. Save life on Earth. In there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Eiloi. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
오빠 이상해. 뺏으려고 하는 거 아니야?
Alright. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Eiloi. You're literally the only person who can open it.
How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face to face. Though you won't have much to say on account of my.
문 열리면 그 다음부터 뭐 할 수 있지.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast, but in a situation like this, you say thank you.
Wow.
I say you're welcome.
열밖에 안 해. 그러나 분명한 건 최후의 힌트는 제가 알려준 건 맞긴 하다.
Hold for identity scan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soka. Please step inside. Please step inside.
근데 얘는 절대 처리할 수가 없을 텐데.
I think we're in luck.
In luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some at the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts. Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter. Looks like it's strong against shock damage.
아프다. 왜? 아니, 꺼냈냐?
Send this to my stash. Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering with Hades?
Tinkering? More like extracting invaluable data.
다람쥐, 너구리, 어치, 멧돼지. 아, 이런 거 다 동물들을 무지하게 잡아야 되는구만. 잡지 뭐.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
뭐야, 점화기.
I'd step back if I were you.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
Bet I could use this igniter if I find more places with fire gleam.
Focus on the task at hand, Eloy.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene lock door on the other side. That's where any Gaia backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there.
자리 잡소 배. 이 뭔가 한 게 있네. 접속한 흔적이 있네.
Well, this is familiar. Making my way through ancient, crumbling ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup.
금방진 자식. 근데 이렇게까지 할 필요가 있는 거야? 물에 빠질 수 있잖아.
My pullcaster might come in handy here.
어디냐? 갈 수 없네. 뭐야? 아, 이거 왜 빠진 거야? 환장하겠구만. 헐. 정말 환장할 노릇이다. 볼 데가 없는데. 야, 저기밖에 없잖아 지금. 짜증나 죽겠네. 이게 점프가 된다고? 점프가 될 리가 없지. 아니 도대체 어떻게 하라는 거야? 다른 방향인가? 저쪽인 것 같다. 그래. 말도 안 돼. 저기였다. 실수했다. 여기였어. 아, 근데 좀 먹으러 가야 돼?
Might be a good idea to drop that ladder. Door's locked. There's some kind of device next to it. An energy cell. That did it.
아니, 살아있네?
What's above me?
이걸 뽑아야 될까? 문은 열리면 열린 거구나.
My man Ted, harbinger of the end of times. What can I do for you?
Your modifications to Recluse Spider, the central repositories for Gaia and Hades samples, well, the costs are off the charts. I'm gonna move testing of the Hades protocol to Zero Dawn headquarters next week.
Slow down, Hoss. Let me put it to you nursery school simple. Baby Hades is a vile little thing, and it's gotta stay in its crib. One slip and it'll cut off every data stream and power line it licks. That's why this dark and scary hole you made is perfect. Very hard to get an unauthorized signal out, so all the cyber nukes you were working on here didn't fly the coop. You know, like Drax.net-4. I think your boys nicknamed that one the Moldova Brain Hack.
That was a clearance level 9 project.
What was this room
Aw,
for?
thought you goons scrubbed this place
There is
squeaky
another
clean.
console that needs
But your
power.
pal Trav went over it with a white glove and found the grime. No, here will do just fine for Hades. Later, teddy bear.
If this place was isolated from the outside, this console shut down. This looks like the same device from the other room. Maybe I can use the energy cell here.
이게 뭐야?
Can I focus anything?
이걸 돌려막기 하는 거구나. 여기부터 꼽고 싶다.
What do we have here?
뭐야? 연지가 많이 무거운가 봐.
Elizabeth and Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake Gaia we made for them. And I thought, what this really needs is a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars, a little you, a little me, to deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
As soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
Color me confounded, Liz. How is it that someone like you, paragon, damn near saint, could love this world so damn much, but no one in it? I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
If you would, please.
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, far as Z-nuts.
Just keep being the best at what you do, Travis.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. Swear my mama's grave. And she was religious.
Travis was wrong. Elizabeth was trying to make sure life had a future. She cared about everyone.
I'm not so sure. The exceptional walk a path of solitude, Eloy. As you and I are well aware of.
There's another panel up there that I should be able to pull open. I'll have to climb higher to reach it.
왜 여기 이렇게 오요요요요요 그랬을까? 이렇게 가면 되는데. 이게 다야?
Don't think my pullcaster can latch onto that from here. I'm gonna have to jump.
이거 돼? 알았다. 이건 어딥니까?
I can't make that jump.
아, 활강.
But if I glide.
맞아, 활강이라는 게 나한테. 아, 좋다. 아이템 먹으러 가야 돼? 사다리 내리기. 아이템 먹으라는 거구나. 아. 사다리 어딨어, 근데?
I'll dry off. Eventually. Don't think I'm gonna get to the door from here.
어.
There's more of the facility over there. I better take a look.
발광하는 거야?
I should be able to glide over.
아, 발광 왜 안 하냐? 정말 마음에 안 들어. 발광 좀 하시라고요. 아, 이게 꽉 눌러야 되네. 그냥 누른다고 되는 게 아니라 꽉 눌러야 돼. 정말 시행착오를 많이 경험하는구만. 얘 아직도 잔소리 하고 있어? 아무것도 없네.
What's in here? I'll stash this away for later. There's data here.
여기는 트래비스, 하데스가 등장하기 전 거미줄의 너의 프로젝트로부터 예전 파일을 좀 파헤쳐봤어. 테드는 자기 생각만큼 꼼꼼한 사람은 아니더라고. 녀석의 똘마니들이 여기서 무슨 일을 벌였는지 좀 볼까. 이하 람세스 프로젝트에서 못된 부분을 몇 가지 끌어와 쓰고 있기도 하네. 올도바이 4개 줘도 당연히 있지만 최근에 두각을 나타내기 시작한 악마 같은 놈들도 있어. 그야말로 세상의 포식자라 불러야지. 솔직히 말하자면 이런 녀석들이 밖에서 마음껏 사냥하는 모습을 보는 것도 재밌을 거야. 영원히 불이 꺼지기 전에 마음껏 사는 게 어떤 기분인지 맛이라도 보여주면 좋잖아. 하지만 그럴 순 없지. 유혹에 넘어가서는 안 돼. 리즈와 함께 시간을 보내서 내 성격도 이렇게 변했나마. 아니면 그저 엘리시움에서 여생을 보내는 그 달콤한 조건을 읽고 싶지 않은 건지.
From Travis Tate. This place turned out a lot of malware before Zero Dawn took over. There's another locked door. What's that console next to it?
Balls, dude. How loud is it out there? Outside the noise dampening field? 150 decibels?
Well, I guess we got privacy. What's the hap, Trav?
You and me go back a ways, but I never saw you cheat no one. Why start with Farzini?
뭐? 내가
I was
팔
gonna tell you about it. They get a copy of Gaia, I get a spot on the Odyssey. But I told them, I said, make it 2 spots, because I'm bringing my friend Trav.
와우.
Gosh, Hank, sounds like the dampening field done slipped. You all right?
죽여버린 거야?
No, I'm cool. I got a personal field right here, see? Now, I know your ears ain't working so well just now. But see that text transcribing every word I say? Good. While I dial the music out there up to 170 decibels, how about you type in that transmit code? There you go. And that's all of it? Cool. Thank you, Hank. We're done. Security? Hank Shaw is ready for collection. No, he's still breathing. Might want to bring a spatula, though.
Could look wrong with my focus. Looks like this is connected to the door. It needs a code to open.
뭐야, 암호 있어? 뭐가 암호니?
Balls, dude. How loud is...
필사파리? 이거야?
Maybe I should check my data points. There we go.
왜 이래, 왜 이래, 왜 이래.
The deal's off, Tilda. Zero Dawn got its ectogenic chambers. Far Zenith needs the Apollo database. There's no reason this incident... You tried to steal Gaia. I had nothing to do with it. And you punished those responsible. Your logic bomb has them scrambling to restore vital systems. I'm really supposed to believe that you knew nothing about this? Please, Liz. Humanity's chances are slim as is. You may not approve of our plan. But what if we're the only ones to survive? Don't you want us to have Apollo to remember our common past, our mistakes? I'm begging you. Fine. You'll get your copy of Apollo. Thank you. Let's speak again before... Goodbye, Tilda.
Elizabeth sounded sad. I think this was personal.
이쪽으로 갈 수 있잖아. 왜 이쪽으로 가야 되지? 아하. 점프가 안 되네. 이거 다시 해야 되는 거야? 아직 돌노릇이구만.
Ugh, water in my boots.
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
이게 무슨 얘기지? 그래, 여기까지는 알겠어. 점프 그냥 손 안 되는 거 같고. 여기네. 어! 아우. 이제 젠장할 노릇이구만. 아, 이렇게 가는 거구나. 그럼 똑바로 간 거 맞네. 야, 이거 뭐 나 떨어지려고 했는데 떨어졌으면 큰일 날 뻔했구만. 완전히 개 낭비할 뻔했구만. 어어어. 낭비했네.
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
rush of air.
이건 뭐야? 아. 어떻게? 야, 나 진짜 또 환장하겠구만. 지금 몇 번 왔다 갔다 하는 거냐, 진짜. 아, 이게 걸리는구나. 아, 못 가? 이거 어떻게 해야 돼? 아, 이쪽으로 가는 것도 아니었구나. 알았다, 알았다. 지금 내가 지금 갈 수가 없는데. 개똥 같은 짓.
Going down.
이제 5번째인가 이게? 여기서 그냥 점프해야 되는 게 맞나 보네. 아 이거 진짜 개똥 같네 이거. 여기서 말이야. 여기서 하는 게 여기서 점프를 하는 건가? 야, 아씨. 나 진짜 돌겠다. 아, 못 해먹겠다, 못 해먹겠어. 이신 8시냐? 여기서 이렇게 가야 되나?
We can get use of this. 아, 뭔가 이상한데. 이거구나. Okay, so much.
Hold for identiscan. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda. Please step inside.
정말 힘들었다. 여기까지 오는데.
That thing is huge. It looks like the power's off, except for that console. It's damp in here, too. I hope the water hasn't corroded anything I need.
Let the backup start looking.
Confirmed. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Do you wish to activate Recluse Spider?
I do.
응?
Activating.
뭐지? 글루콜라이 스파이더?
That doesn't sound good.
It appears to be unstable and very heavy. Be careful.
At least I've got power. And there's data here. Looks like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I'd better take a look at that access panel.
Yes, get to it.
Okay. I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository is stuck.
So unstick it.
I need to detach the cable from the arms coupling. Exactly still.
So you haven't damaged it.
Yeah, well, now that it's down, I should be able to access that pod.
혼상?
Got one. Two, in fact.
아,
I was starting to get worried.
두 개?
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast super intelligence.
이었다고?
Expected it. No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had sub-functions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without sub-function.
Ugh!
Eilloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without sub-functions, but there are sub-functions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up. They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
I do. A good one. If it works.
It was worth it. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plainsong. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the sub-functions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
And when she's conscious, she helps me find the other sub-functions. I go gather them.
하나 찾아야 되나?
Piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
왜?
Yes, well. About that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Eilloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulse I transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
Oh.
Try spying on me with that. There. New focus, spyware free. Okay. Think.
스파이웨어가 없는.
I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch is me. Question is, can I find another way out? There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
응?
Please
이거 어떻게
step
하네?
inside.
Looks promising. Beta.
에? 헐.
Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
보는 거 아니야?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
Shit!
Spectres, Beta. Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one. When it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric.
Yeah?
Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
What if she
이게 뭐야?
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
아, 너무 황당하네.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh, no hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me?
This is gonna be fun. You need it.
이게 뭐야, 얘는? 이거 할 수가 없잖아.
I'm not hurting him.
나 피하나?
I need a way out of here. Maybe if he's too close, I won't make it.
어떡하라는 거야?
Don't
There.
need!
Now I can break the cudgels holding the thing up.
That's not gonna help you, girl!
Bye bye, pretty face.
뭐라고? 얘 막말하네.
This kill's all mine. Come on, shoot at me, not that rig. Quit fooling around.
Reckon that thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me.
Ugh, gotta cut the main stem.
You don't know what's hollow.
Need to shoot the couplings holding up the stem.
뭘 얘기하는 거지?
The stem's got a few couplings holding it up. I need to cut them all.
You got spunk, girl. I
There's 2 more couplings on the stem.
Yes! Fight me! Stop that dumb machine!
But all good things must come to an end. Is that right, little man?
아이씨.
Much better.
Gonna enjoy watching the life drain out of you. Pain
크다.
and death. Pain makes you feel alive.
You and me. We make a hell of a team, don't we?
아이씨.
If that thing comes down, it's only gonna kill you.
Better than letting you have all the fun.
God damn it!
말도 안 되는 인간이 등장했구만.
What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it.
Right. And since when don't you get what you want, huh?
Spectres,
Search.
I gotta find a way out of here. there's a current. Is it heading for an exit?
어디로 가야 되는 거야?
I gotta find a way out of here. There. Might be a way under this.
여기 못 올라가는 거야, 아예? 아이씨, 뭐야. 아휴. 문이 어렵구만.
Find a way out of here. There, there's a current. Is it heading for an exit? Might be a way in.
이게 올라가는 거, 이게 올라가는 거고.
Might be a way under this.
생쇼를 다 하는구나, 생쇼는 다 해. 못 올라가?
I gotta find a way out of here. There, there's a current. Is it heading for an exit? Might be a way under this.
다행 길은 어딜까?
There, there's a current. Is it heading for an exit? Might be a way under this.
또 죽었네. 몇십 번을 죽게 될까?
I gotta find a way out of here. There, there's a current. Is it heading for an exit? Might be a way under. there's a current. It's heading for an exit. Might be a way under this.
다른 길이 있나? 여긴 없어 확실히. 올라갈 길이 없어. 올라갈. 이걸 다른 사람 그냥 쉽게 끝냈겠지.
There, there's a current. It's heading for an exit. Might be a way under this.
이쪽은 아닌가 보네 길이. 아, 길 모르겠다. 가까운 길이 있을 것 같은데. 왜냐하면 이게 지금 숨 쉬는 시간이 길지가 않아. 시간이 너무 짧아.
Might be a way under this.
이쪽이야? 아, 나 수영 때문에 때려치우는 거 아니야 이거? 야, 나 수영 때문에 때려칠 거라 상상을 못했는데. 이거냐? 이쪽인가? 아, 이쪽이구나.
There's a current. It's heading for an exit. Might be.
야, 이거야 이거. 또 죽었네.
find a way out of here. There's a current. Is that heading for an exit? Might be a way under this.
못 올라가니? 또 죽었다. 나 진짜 못 해먹겠다. 먹겠어.
I gotta find a way out of here. There's a current. Is it heading for an exit?
아, 길 좀 알려주라. 길 좀 무시 같은.
Might be a way under this.
여긴 없어. 다시 나와. 다시 나와. 아, 나만 지금 역같이 못하고 있는 건가?
I gotta find a way out of here. There's a current. Is it heading for an exit? Might be a way under.
이게 아니야, 이게 아니야. 못해 먹겠다. 뭐 이거 없나?
Find a way out of here. There's a current. Is it heading for an exit? Might be a way under this. Shit!
야, 이 쉬운 걸 내가 이렇게 못했냐? 올라가 올라가 올라가.
Know how to get out of here. Spiders aren't giving up. Swim fast. What, me? This water's going somewhere. To a way out? Looks like some kind of power room. Current's lead here. Promising. Perfect.
What?
I found.
It's okay. I'm here.
I've got it.
Hey, easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. And the way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Eilloy?
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
West of Plains Song. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Eilloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to...
I will crawl. If I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. And she told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Fine. Let's go see this marvelous Zoe then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
Zoe?
She should be in bed.
Eilloy doesn't really do should.
You're so right. Varl said I should talk to you about the machines in the mountains west of Plainsong.
I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed.
What's wrong with it?
Her name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying.
But not just dying. She's suffering.
Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Eilloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear. I still need to talk.
Of course. But this way.
The mountains, west of Plainsong. No trouble out there?
The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but She hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean?
To all living things, an end must come. It is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for. But I never thought I would have to sing for one of our land gods. I don't even know if Ray heard me. What you did soothed her more than I ever could.
It's not your fault, Saw. And without the second sight, there's nothing more you could have done.
So the cave is sacred because machines like Ray and the one you call Fa go inside?
Yes. Before the derangement, each land god left the fields and made a pilgrimage to the cave. Always in the same order. Doe first, then Ray, then me, and so on. Spattered with soil from their labors, each reappeared 2 days later, shining anew, without so much as a scratch. All soil and ornaments of worship washed away. The tribe celebrated each return as one of the 8 hallowed festivals of our calendar.
But the derangement changed the cycle.
Yes, or so we thought. Over time, the land gods stopped the ritual, becoming crazed and brittle. But 3 weeks ago, Fa trudged inside. The entire tribe lifted their voices in song, praying that the cycle had begun again. Fa has not emerged. What has are machines built to kill?
Are machines being made inside? Like in a cauldron?
Sounds like it. But the way these land gods come and go, it's not like anything I've seen before.
Ray
and other machines like her, you call them gods?
Land gods, yes. For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty.
A farm, run by machines.
More than a farm. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people. Until the derangement.
양식하는 기계구나.
So what happened to the land gods after the derangement?
They faltered, year by year. Once they were peaceful. Now they turn on us when we approach, even attack us. They'd always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they've glutted it endlessly with mulch. The fields have turned fetid. A blight that keeps spreading, even beyond our lands. We used to have food for all. Now we barely have enough to feed our children.
Must be over-fertilization. Spread by spores, maybe?
I don't know. That's not even the end of it. Each land god used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal, they've fallen apart. Like Ray. They're dying. And my tribe with them.
You said the tribe has trouble with its fields and settlements.
Yes. Whereas once the land gods harvested endless bounty from the fields, now they sow a poisonous blight. War brews among the Tanakh, so their rebels prowl our outskirts. And the machines grow ever more aggressive, hemming us in, forcing us to desert distant villages. Now they're even coming out of our sacred cave. Many in the tribe fear our days are dwindling.
Wish I could tell you it was better everywhere else.
Not that we're gonna lose hope.
우리 왜 이래 사이가?
Thanks for taking us in.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in. Or stayed by my side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
I could say the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
I wish it hadn't taken an injury to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
눈빛이 있지.
I need to get into that cave.
What? No one does that.
Well, it's time to make an exception.
It belongs to the land gods.
Look, so there is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement. Maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
Yeah. Something like that.
I could journey back to Plainsong. Assemble the chorus. Tell how you soothed Ray. Ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Assembling the chorus will take time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
She does not need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to. But I'm afraid she might run off.
Really? Very well. Later then.
Zoe, wait. It's not, that I don't want to go with you. It's just that I...
Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
Yeah. Me too. You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel. You should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
No. Not this time. I'll meet up with you in Plainsong when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So, wait.
Who are they?
야, 진짜 상상을 초월한 전개구만 진짜. 나왔나?
Okay. All healed up.
Now this outlander.
아주 화가 나셨구만.
We should trade.
Stuff for the stash.
Why? Aren't you a sight to behold?
I need to meet Varl and Zoe in Plainsong. Ask the chorus.